The Brighton Centre, the British Open 2003, those century breaks just keep on coming. We'll be back with Steve Davis against Joe Swell in a couple of moments' time. Peter Ebdon 3-0 up against Ricky Walden, but the place buzzing from what John Higgins has done to Michael Judge on table number 2. John Higgins, a 147 at the LG Cup. He's only gone and done it again right here. His 4th on television over the years. He's over there right now with Willie Thorne. Willie.
John, all 147s must give you a great deal of pleasure. Sometimes you can have a few problems. This one looked absolutely perfect. Yeah, the 3 I've done previous, I've always been a little bit dodgy in a few reds and probably been a little bit lucky to do it. But this one I felt really in control of it up until round about the last red, where I knew it was definitely on, and I went and played a bad positional shot. We're going to get the chance to show the viewers in a few moments the whole break. But what stage were you thinking of the 147? After 3 or 4 reds? No, right at the first red when I potted it, and I felt confident because I've done a few in practice before I came down here. So after the first red, I said I'm going to try and go for it here. So. Well, let's watch it and see if you get it the second time. Hopefully.
Breaks off in the first frame after the interval. But Michael Judge not without a glimmer of hope. Well, we've seen 3 break-offs from Higgins now, and on every occasion that wide ball has been pretty close to the ball cushion.
Well, he's looking at the one to the right corner. He can see it, but of course that white tucked under the back cushion there. Depends whether he's got a slight angle. He has, but does he play dead weight for the black? Also one to the left corner as well, that one there, but well, I think the black does pot into both corner pockets, but he's looking at the one to the right corner. Now, does he play on the black or hit it at pace and try and get down for either blue and bulk colour? We'll soon find out. Well, he's looking dead weight for the black. He was bound to leave this red on for John if he missed it. Just wondering whether he was able to get up and down the table with that one. If he did it at pace, Phil, perhaps he might have been going into the pack. But as it is, an immediate chance for John Higgins.
Well, he was very bold in the previous frame, Michael Judge, and that's obviously the game plan.
Eight. Nine. $16.
The latest news from table 3, Peter Ebdon involved in quite a slog over there, but he's nicely in front. 3-0 ahead against Ricky Walden. He's just potted brown, blue and pink to win frame 3.
Oh, 17. $24. $25.
Well, 4 reds, 4 blacks, and as Mike Hallett mentioned, in last month's LG Cup final, Higgins made a 147 break even though he lost the match in question. Only 2 147s in ranking finals. The other one was made by Stephen Hendry in this event, right here on Sky Sports in 1999.
33.
Now he'll be moving some of the other reds. No, just chipping off them, electing to take the cue ball into them this time. If they split nicely here, who knows?
Looks a bit straight on the black here, Phil. You're going to have to power the black in. Yeah, he's coming off the side cushion with topspin. Hasn't got the angle to screw directly into them. Well, it's a great effort, but very difficult to move when they're packed like that. But I think he's got one to the right middle.
48, touching ball.
Touching ball called by our referee Peter Williamson, but it doesn't matter, John. We're playing away from that one. And he's taken the one to the middle. All the way. Excellent shot. Excellent recovery pot. Now he can play a little cannon here on the right hand edge of the pack as we look and leave himself on the one to the left corner. Missed the cannon, but he's still got one there. There's one left of the bunch that will go, and there was options
56.
with that shot. The interval certainly hasn't affected John Higgins.
57.
Great finish by Michael Judge, the Irishman, to the last session. But John Higgins is powering on again here.
Now he can pot the red, screw into the 5 above it, open them up. We could have some fireworks. Not screwing, but opening them anyway.
5.
Chances, Mike, you know.
He would have expected them to split a little bit further than that, actually, and well, now he's got to play a good positional shot to get on the next red. He's got one to the left middle and also one to the yellow pocket. There's nothing available to the right-hand corner. Well, those three together anyway, but and he's a little straight on the black. Let's just see which way he goes here. Tempted to nudge one, and that's not bad, but he's not straight enough on this red. He's going to have to do
72.
a little bit with the cue ball to get back for that black. He might just go through the gap.
73.
I think he was expecting a nudge off that second red there, but that immediately opens up those two reds to the right corner. So a good positional shot here.
Well, the good thing is the last red there was effectively frame ball, so he doesn't have to worry about that.
I said yesterday with Paul Hunter that that was the day before, I think it was actually, and pressure's off winning the frame, but now the pressure comes on making the maximum. Yes, good pot. Oh, well, that's not bad. Not bad at all. The only difficult one, fairly well, not reasonably difficult, is the one on the right-hand side, but it's pretty well off that side cushion, so easy to get on the red in 3 or 4 pockets.
81.
He's got them all there now. And of course, let's not forget that if he makes